Okay, so the daily game, how it's scored, how we're going to get there. Again, this is a fire hose of information. I know you feel overwhelmed. This is the map. If you don't understand something that you can make it as simple as possible, then you don't understand it at all. And like I say, there's so much work here that I've built into this map that you get to see what you need to see. So first up, I'm going to split these. Yeah. So you have two things that power your body, which is power and fuel. Two things that power your mind, which is targets and study. Two things that protect your body, which is hydration and correctives. Two things that protect your mind, which is ascension and obviously switching your stories. And ultimately you have a drill. Now, when you start off, you'll be playing a 3-point game. So you get a point for the three things that's most important to you that you're going to work on. So let's say, for instance, we go through the screen, you're going to work on your correctives. Your golf fitness handicap is so high that your correctives is going to be one of the three things that you start. That's what we're going to focus on. Your correctives, your screen might be fantastic. We'll work on something else. But ultimately, you get 1 point for your correctives. Then hydration, first thing in the morning. You might be someone that doesn't drink. You start with coffee. You don't need all that lot. So we're going to work on hydration because we know this can completely transform the body inside out. And then what we're going to do, you're going to work on hydration. This is what you're going to be doing. This is going to be your second point for the day. And then your third one, let's say, for instance, struggling at golf, you're going to be working on a golf drill. This could be, when we go through our system, we'll understand the three for you, the three that we want you to start with, but this is just an example. You're starting with 3 points per day. So you're getting 3 points every single day. That's your aim, which is going to be 21 points per week. And then at the end of the week, you will assess. And when you do the live calls, when you check in with your score, you will say, I've got 19 out. I'm playing a 3-point game. I've got 19 out of 21. Or I'm playing a 3-point game and I've got 10 out of 21, which case we can work on it. Okay, what worked, what didn't? Well, I've got a 15-minute corrective exercise and I'm not doing it. Okay, why are you not doing it? You're trying to do it in the evening, trying to do it in the morning. This is where the coaching comes in. You've already got your plan, you've got your idea of what you're moving forward, and that's it. Now, I'm just going to show you the nine action game that we're doing. This is what you're eventually going to try and get to. You might not never get here. You might not never want this, but the whole blueprint of everything Unbreakable Golfers is that you do 9 simple actions every single day. Those 9 simple actions take you from the broken version you are to the unbreakable version of you. It's inevitable. If you do these things, it's inevitable you'll get there. You just need to course correct on what areas they are. So, in a 9-point game, I get 1 point for my protection of my body, which is half a point for hydration and half a point for correctives. I get 1 point for the protection of my mind, which is half a point ascension, meditation, half a point for switching my stories. I get 1 point for power in my body, which is half a point for physical creating power, like some type of power exercise, and some type of fuel that powers me. And I get 1 point for my power in my mind, which is reading my targets and being clear on them, and studying something that's going to move me closer to my unbreakable game based on the targets that I've set. And then I get 1 point for the golf drill. Golf drill could be 1 minute, could be going to spend an hour at a golf course. It doesn't matter. You get 1 point for the drill, trying to work on what you're working. Full swing, putting, whatever. Now, so I'm getting 5 points per day. Those 5 points is 35 points per week. And at the end of the week, I'm aiming to try and get 35 out of 35. If I don't get 35 out of 35, what worked, what didn't, what can I do to course correct? And that's what you do. So eventually you'll start with a 3-point game, which you're trying to get, what I said before, 21. Then we go to 6 points, 6 actions per day. And then eventually you're going to get to this. This is the target. This is eventually what we need to do. We want to be in a position that every 90 days you set targets that are moving you towards an unbreakable version of you so that you have to grow and become a different person every 90 days. So 90 days from now, the person you used to be is nowhere near as good as you are now. And you set the same target again. And sometimes you might change a 12-month game, but you're going through a challenge-based lifestyle. It's the way you start living. These are the things I'm challenging my body, my mind, my golf. And then eventually, once you go through this whole system, you can start moving into business. You can start moving into, you want to learn marketing, sales, whatever, do that. And you'll know where you need to go. That is the Unbreakable Golfer system. I know it's like a fire hose, but that is the biggest map. That is the most simplest I can make it. We will start a little bit at a time, but you understand what it is. Glad you sat through these videos. Get your screen done if you haven't ready so you know where you're going. Get on the live call so you know where we can do, where you can course correct. Start working through what you need to do. This coaching, trust me, in 90 days time, you will be a completely different fucking human being to the way you are now if you do the work. Good luck.